You know that old saying, be careful what you wish for. Well, today, we're going to put a fun little twist on it and explore the potential consequences of wishing for the metaverse to become our primary reality. What if one day we woke up in the world of DC? Let's start with the obvious. Work would never be the same again. Imagine attending important business meetings in virtual reality, where people are represented by their avatars and digital twins. It could be argued that this would make teamwork and brainstorming way more fun and engaging. Plus, no more awkward office meetings. Just hop into a shared virtual space and collaborate. And since we're all wearing VR headsets, we can take work with us wherever we go. No more boring commutes either. Why not hold your next staff meeting on a tropical island or a private jet flying through the clouds? The possibilities are really endless. But at the same time, working in the metaverse could blur the line between work life and home life in ways we never imagined before. After all, we've already started to see this trend in the beginning of the pandemic. When everybody was working from home, avatars and VR meetings might just be the next step. Education would also undergo a radical transformation. Students could attend classes from around the world, interact with their teachers and fellow students in immersive 3D environments. They could visit virtual museums, go on field trips to distant planets, or even take classes in subjects they've never had access to before. It would truly be a one-of-a-kind learning experience. And speaking of unique experiences, imagine attending a concert in the metaverse where you can meet other fans from around the world, chat with them, and enjoy the show together. Or how about sporting events? The metaverse could allow us to attend games in person without having to leave our homes. We could cheer on our favorite teams, play virtual games with our friends, or even bet on the outcomes. Of course, betting on sports is already a big industry. Take a look at this article from the New York Times about the booming sports betting market in the US. But when the metaverse becomes a thing, the whole experience will be taken to another level. Healthcare would also benefit immensely from the metaverse. Doctors could use virtual reality to interact with patients in immersive environments, making diagnoses and treatments much easier. Imagine having a virtual tour of your own body, pointing out areas of pain or discomfort so your doctor can get a better understanding of your condition. It's like having an X-ray, but with the patient in control. Patients could also use the metaverse to attend therapy sessions with their doctors, helping them to cope with mental health issues in a safe and comfortable environment. But of course, there are also some downsides to living in the metaverse. For example, crime would likely increase as criminals could easily hide their identities behind virtual avatars and commit crimes without fear of being caught. In fact, crimes such as fraud, theft, and identity theft would probably become commonplace in the metaverse. The rise of the metacriminals would definitely be a cause for concern. Another downside is that the metaverse could exacerbate social inequality. Not everyone has access to the latest technology, and not everyone has the means to buy expensive VR headsets and equipment needed to experience the metaverse. This could create a digital divide, leaving those without access even further behind. But perhaps the biggest downside of all would be the loss of reality. If we spend all of our time in the metaverse, we could lose touch with the real world. We could forget what it's like to feel the sun on our skin or the wind in our hair. We could lose our sense of smell, taste, and touch. In short, we could become a generation of couch potatoes who are more interested in living in a virtual world than the real one. So while the metaverse offers many exciting possibilities, it's important to remember that it's still just a fantasy world. No matter how immersive it may seem, it's not real life. So let's enjoy the metaverse for what it is, a fun and exciting place to escape to when we need a break from reality. But let's not forget that reality is where our real friends, family, and experiences are. Let's not trade them in for a virtual world, no matter how enticing it may seem. Thank you for watching till the end, and see you in the next video.